स्वागत है दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिजनेस साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड स्वागत है दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिजनेस साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड स्वागत है दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिजनेस साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड स्वागत है दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बिजनेस साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड है keep the game start होने वाला है energy full है like करो share करो chat में आओ आज stream पे सबको मजा दिलाओ lights on screen पे vibe है high 808 bass के साथ चले भाई squad ready stream की ride Moin live legend inside मजा है दोस्तों MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड MoinLiveYT पे गेम स्टार्ट होने वाला है एनर्जी फुल है लाइक करो शेयर करो चैट में आओ आज स्ट्रीम पे सबको मजा दिलाओ लाइट्स ऑन स्क्रीन पे वाइब है हाई 808 बेस के साथ चले भाई स्क्वाड रेडी स्ट्रीम की राइड MoinLiveYT लेजेंड इनसाइड
अस्सलामुअलैकुम वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम यार जो भी नहीं बने अपने चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें जो हम स्टार्ट करते हैं बिस्मिल्लाह हाय ब्रो हाय वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया स्ट्रीमिंग में जुड़ने के लिए वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया स्ट्रीमिंग में जुड़ने के लिए मेरे भाई कैसे करना पड़ेगा भाई इसको नाउ शो योर फेस ब्रो हो नहीं थोड़ा मैं क्या मेरा मतलब रूम का काम हो रहा है तो बाद में बताएंगे भाई। आजा आजा कोई बंदा बड़ा 5 स्टार का बंदा है। डिवीज़न 2 में था, देखते हैं अब सिटी में आ गया। चलो मैं स्टार्ट करते बिना वेट करे बिस्मिल्लाह। वो हाउ मच यू अर्न फ्रॉम यूट्यूब? भाई वो यहाँ पे बता नहीं सकते हम लोग, यूट्यूब के गाइडेंस है, सो सॉरी। अरे आई कांट भाई, यहाँ पे नहीं बोल सकते मैं भाई, समझा करो। भाई इतना समझो यार, अच्छा खासा होता है। आपको भी कहना है स्टार्ट तो कर दो। अपना इसको भी एक बिजनेस के जैसा देखना पड़ेगा। ये भी एक
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off.
भाई पैसे
The
तो आना
excitement
शुरू हो गया है
already
मेरे भाई,
palpable.
स्टार्टेड
And the
हो
mood
गया है।
is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are
यस
ready
माय
now
ब्रो,
to
हो गया
perform.
है।
Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of
Hi,
the
guys,
best
if
of all
you
time.
want
Some
it,
say
बहुत
the
बहुत
best,
शुक्रिया
and certainly one of the most
टीम में
influential.
जुड़ने के
Without
लिए।
a doubt, pure class.
So that's got things underway. Now it's Batistuta. Over to the left. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Zico. Now it's Cruyff. Gives it back. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Robertoni. And it's Caceres. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Caceres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Azar. Now Van Bommel. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Neymar. Tries a deft little ball. Chance! Batistuta! Glorious!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that
आपको
defense.
1200 आता है पेमेंट अच्छा बहुत क्या बात है
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a good foot in there. Played out to the left flank. Guti. Guti takes control of it and he's on the move. Shoots!
what a goal भाई ये
Taken
क्या
with style. Level in
what a
each
goal
race.
यार
Yeah,
ये
they
इसको
say
बोलते
that
हैं यार
fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Aos 13 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador.
The movement so precise.
क्या गोल
The
था यार
finish
यस
sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation
super
into a
भाई you
goal,
are
and it's very
super
impressive.
amazing
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
FC Mobile no bro I am playing eFootball only
Nouri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against the great chance! Oh, crossbar!
oh
He's got a
भाई
goal!
साहब
They've
भाई
done it! It
साहब
was
क्या
coming!
गोल
They
था ये
have their reward!
वाह अमेजिंग मजा आ गया मोहम्मद
Mohammed
सलाह
Salah duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
एक्चुअल में वही जाना था गोल जबरदस्त होता था ओह
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
That's a quick free kick. Cruyff. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Turns back here, probably the best option. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Azar. That's been slid through. Picked out brilliantly. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Batistuta, and this is Neymar. Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rama. Stop, slow down, तुम आप क्या कर रहे हो? आप क्यों आज पूछा मैं? आप एक बैठे हैं जाओ सो जाओ.
Let's Batistuta. Threads one in. Zico gets into a good position. Shot a goal! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Azar. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's out for a goal kick. Serginho, and that's been intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was quick to react.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chosen to go back. Guti. And Guti! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that has been cleared. That is a superb rearguard action. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, really well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Sweat. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can clear it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. And the half-time whistle goes. India are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're into the second 45. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gabriel cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zico. Modric. And it's Zico. Donatoni. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That looks a decent ball. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's had a shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is good alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. Done delicately. And he's there to clear it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maripan. Now Modric. Batistuta. Zico. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gabriel. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Salah. And it's Salah. Here's Caceres. Van Bouten. And it's Caceres. And Mohammed Salah. Hazard. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 18.
Donatoni.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 11. Substituição.
Koundé. Pressing high and with purpose. Maripan. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No luck with that dink over the top. That's the throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Now it's Pedri. Koundé with the clearance. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot. Cruyff. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well measured. And this is Zico. That is lovely. Crossed into the box.
Palmeiras really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Guti. And here's Yamal. India moments now away from seeing this one out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Zico, who's set up one goal so far, and he's forced to go back. Modric. Well timed, excellent interception. And there goes the final whistle. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter. But
Oh.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers.
Chance! Cleared without complication. Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold.
Doku.
Looking to play him in. Yamal shoots! He can get that clear. And this is Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? Romario! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Turns and goes back. Hakimi gets into a good position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Batistuta. Zanetti. Early ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Out to the right. It's a promising position. Tries to play it through. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have...
Romario! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That looks a cracking ball. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappé. And here's Mbappé. Oh, well played. Neymar. Batistuta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Caceres. Van Bommel conjures time, and he's decided to go for it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw. Gets to show off his quick feet. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Olise in acres of space out wide. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's good running with the ball. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Now it's Batistuta. Now Neymar. This looks promising. That's a lovely, delicate pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been knocked clear. Van Bommel. Good chance here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Ronaldo. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Danger averted for now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Rodrigo. He's in plenty of space here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Al Nassr still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's going to be another throw.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And a chance! Loose ball. That's another chance! He's looking wide. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per il numero 20. Hazard. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Takes a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Guti just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Neymar. Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ball swung in. Defending of the desperate variety. Deftly away. Oh, good ball. Filippo and a shot! Well now, and it's come back out to him. They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And yes, it's him again.
Numero 6.
Time for a change in personnel. Mohammed Salah coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mohammed Salah, pinches it off him. Mohammed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donatoni.
Il quarto uomo indica
That's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mohammed Salah. Caceres. That's going right the way across. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he thumps it clear. And that's it. Al-Nassr perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already
No, bro,
palpable.
wait. Just wait a second.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a
Yeah,
big
yo.
game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Because I am not a free bro. No, bro. That's not matter. I am not ignoring you because I am little bit busy in my son. So please understand.
And this is now today's lineup. Number 1, Jordan Pickford. Number 2, Daniel Van Buiten. Number 4, Ruben Diaz. Number 10, Hakimi.
आपको किस चीज़ में इंटरेस्ट है मेरे भाई? आप क्या बनना चाहते हो? आपका हॉबीज़ क्या है? उस पर डिपेंड करता है. आपका सपना क्या है और आप क्या बनना चाहते हो? क्या क्या करना चाहते हो? जाइए पी के जाओ. Hey, akan jauh mah. Tunggu, saya nata. वो दरवाजा मुझे को गए तो चुपके हटा.
So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
It's a really well-measured ball. Mohammed Salah, he's picked his way through. Cleared without hesitation.
मेरा सिलेक्शन हुआ है डी के ये फुटबॉल मैं बात भाई सिलेक्शन हुआ है तो जाओ भाई बहुत बड़ी बात है ना
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
भाई से कहा है ना तो से कहीं का तो hey बोर्ड एग्ज़ाम के दी ही है मैच डी वॉज मैसूर उसे 35,000 देना है 35,000 क्यों देना है मेरे भाई और आप किस में हो डी में या मैसूर
Oh, smashing header. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Cleared away.
आएगा
Denilson is looking to influence the game from out wide. No, it's come to nothing. Guti might just make this. And the pass is intercepted.
दिखाने वो ये बंदा
Still
मेरे
goalless at the moment.
the
Denilson.
oh
Shot, surely! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
भाई ऐसा थोड़ी होता है भाई तुम स्कूल से सिलेक्शन हो या किसी से सिलेक्शन हो एग्जाम के टाइम कोई मैच नहीं लगता है भाई
Number 11,
आई थिंक सो
Lionel Messi.
आई एम वाइस कैप्टन अच्छा
So we have our breakthrough.
वो
Well, this should
छोड़ो
allow
पहले
them to
यार
be a
एग्जाम
bit
के
more
टाइम मैच
expansive,
कोई
although
कैसे
they'll be
रखेगा भाई
wise to be cautious for now.
Spread out
बात
to
ही
the
नहीं
left.
बनता तो वो
He's
कहे
in
है
space and
इधर
looking
से
for options.
आओ मत ऐसा कैसे रखता
Mohammed Salah.
भाई
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappé. Mohammed Salah.
कहाँ सर्च करूँ भाई
Al Nassr are really in a position where
भाई ऐसे
patience
होता
and
कैसे आप ही
prudence will
सोचो
serve them best.
एग्जाम के
Time's on their
टाइम
side.
कोई
Oh, well played, well sorted
सिलेक्शन
out.
किस में हुई भाई मतलब स्कूल के तरफ से हो या कैब के तरफ से हुई
Looking to
अब
play him
स्कूल के
in.
तरफ से
It's a promising position. There's the delivery. And he's cut it out. Half an hour played now. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Played into space out wide. Doku gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's Camavinga. Now it's Guti. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohammed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Mbappé! And he's really put himself on the line here.
कैम के तरफ से भाई वो उनको पता नहीं है एग्जाम है तब व्हाट इज दिस इसको बोलते हैं बैड एग भाई मैं भाई चुप बैठ के कदम में हूँ
And we
अच्छा
have
अच्छा
our
कोई बात
very
नहीं
first
बात
corner.
करियो अब देखो भाई मैच भी
Doku!
ओह
That
Exam
was extravagant by any standard.
afford
Well, there wasn't much
exam
else
देखो
on there,
यार,
so why not have a crack?
exam
So
फिर से
nearly
भी निक
paid off
सकते हैं, I
too.
think so. Match
Al Nassr
important.
certainly could do with a
I
positive spell
think
for the remainder of
देखो
this
आप बात
half,
करो अपने
just to
डैडी
set the
मम्मी
tone
क्या
for what's
कहते
to
हैं
come.
उनके हिसाब से करो, क्योंकि
Now,
फाइनल
can they get him
डिसीजन तो
away?
आपके पेरेंट्स ही है ना, है
looking
ना.
to run onto it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
यार दो तीन डिफेंडर भी हो गए.
Camavinga is looking
अच्छा
wide.
डिफेंडिंग का होता है.
Tries to pass it through.
There will be
Neymar
one
has it in
more
a
added
wide
time.
position. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says
ये
goal
जीते
kick.
तो अंडर 19 कंफर्म, तो बहुत बढ़िया बात है ना यार.
Hakimi. Doku is onto it in a flash.
तो थोड़ा सा गेम पे भी
There's
ध्यान
the
दे
end of the
सकते हो,
first
क्योंकि
half.
भाई अंडर 19 में सिलेक्शन हो गए तो
A very
आज
combative,
के टाइम पे
competitive half
अपना
with
इंडिया
just
के
the one
प्लेयर्स जब तक
decisive
परफॉर्मेंस
moment.
कर ही
It's
रहे
been
हैं तो
compelling stuff.
कोई भी अच्छे
Well,
क्लब
obviously
में
things are not good, Peter. It
Chance
seems
मिल
the
सकता
team were
है.
just a bit too
But
busy playing within
फाइनल डिसीजन
themselves.
आप अपने
Too tentative.
माता
They
पिता
have to
से
improve
पूछ के
and make
करो
it
क्या
faster.
करना है. देश से वन विन कर दिया देश. अच्छा कौन सा गाँव भैया?
Here we go again then.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gets into some space. Well, they could break here. Van Bommel. He's had it taken off him, and it's made its way to him. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been drilled in. It's gone for a throw-in.
बहुत मेहनत करते हो यार तुम.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
भाई तुम्हारा एज कितना है मेरे भाई? ट्यूशन फिर अंडर 19 की बात करिए वो.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappé! And yes, it's there!
18 में ट्यूशन
They have come roaring
किसको होते
back.
हैं यार ट्यूशन में?
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
आपने बताया
Little
नहीं आपका
matter.
गाँव.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Al Nassr grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here, and he welcomes a decent chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Messi with the short one.
ओ भाई
And once more he proves
तुमने तो
rigid
बहुत
and
बड़ी बात
robust.
कह दी.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Doku getting this one clear. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now.
Al Nassr really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rodri being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Messi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Denilson. And it's Camavinga. Now Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappé. Out to the left it goes. Guti. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Al Nassr really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Guti. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cleared away. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Al Nassr must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
What changes here? Both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Mbappé. Number 5,
They've played it short.
coming on the field.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now that looks a decent ball.
14, substitution in progress.
This is Hazard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ødegaard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aims beyond the defence. Delivers the ball. Oh, the clearance is short. It'll be a throw-in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Donatoni. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it rattles the bar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
अच्छा ये तो बहुत गलत बात है
Keep the ball and you win the game. It
आपको अपने
really is
पापा से
that
बात
simple.
करना चाहिए था
Now it's De Bruyne. And time is
दो
up.
मैच
Al
लगातार हार
Nassr
चुका
were
हूँ।
involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
तो यार पे काम वो ऊपर भाई इतनी बड़ी बात आपके पापा ने आपसे कहा है क्यों? बेस सौरा बढ़िया भाई। हाँ आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड की बात नहीं बताई और फुटबॉल
So
में
bring
गया।
it on. Height, expectation,
इसकी बात
emotion.
करिए,
The
इतनी
game
बड़ी
yet to
बात
kick off.
कोई
The excitement already palpable.
डैड नहीं कह सकता मेरे भाई।
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game
Souhaitons
itself.
tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this real chance! And another try! Oh, he's been caught on it! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Après
बढ़िया
8
भाई।
minutes de jeu par le numéro 18.
Toulouse are already
खुदा
chasing the
करे
game. They
Toulouse
didn't envisage
defense.
that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turns out
समझने
that
वाली
that was
मेरी
not
वही
the
बड़ी
case. Now it's Rafinha. Might be dangerous. Chance for a
What
shot!
a goal!
And it's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafael Leao. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Spread it left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Great challenge, time to perfection. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hazard, into the channel. Now it's Dembele. Mukiele. And it's Barella. And it's Gavi. No, it's come to nothing. Linton. Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now
भाई
it's
तुमने
Palmer.
कभी किसी के की
Palmer will not
कोई
want to
भी
lose
किसी
out
का
here,
नहीं
not
करता
against
वो
this
बात तो सही
opponent.
है तुमने
Barella.
भी तो कभी किसी का किया है
Gavi.
क्या
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, smashing header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Smashing
आपने
delivery,
किसी की किया है
just
क्या
didn't
है
do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard is there, and he can get that clear. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Hazard. Rafinha. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's hoisted clear. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rafael Leao. He is just caressing the ball. Linton defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Barella. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in here. Hazard gets it away. Now it's Palmer. And now the breakaway. Played out to the right.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, delightful ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
India sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the
भाई
ultimate price,
आपने
hasn't he?
कभी किसी की हेल्प की?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Eric Garcia.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
India do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ah, such a clever touch. India have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Alexander-Arnold considers his options.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of
ये बहुत
25 to
गलत
30
बात हो गई वो,
yards.
तेरे को
That
बैन क्यों
won't
देना
intimidate this
चाहिए?
guy.
तेरे को नहीं देता और किसको देंगे यार वो बैन क्यों?
Oh, that's a waste.
अच्छा
Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. Barella. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Toulouse appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Mukiele. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Linton. So what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Messi. Rafael Leao plays it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappé. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. He's onside. Linton! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
India have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Palmer. Mbappé is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Samba gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold moves wide and looking to get onto this.
देखने की भी हद होती है
And
यार.
a shot!
ओह,
And he hits
आपके
the net!
बातों में यार.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Après 79 minutes de jeu.
Toulouse get themselves back into contention.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Changement.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk gets it clear.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro
India
21.
have their second corner now.
À sa place, le numéro 10. Messi.
Spread out to the left. So it's going to be another corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Search.
Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now
अगर
it's
काम करो
Neymar.
मेरे को कर दो
He's getting hounded,
Instagram पे।
really hounded. That is a great pick out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's the chance to counter. Barella cuts out the pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Martinelli with Martinelli! Well, now it's a race
Il
for
y
the
aura
ball.
4 minutes de temps
Cleared
additionnel.
without complication. Martinelli! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Deep cross. Vardiol attempts a clearance. Oh, well played. Now it's Martinelli. And that's it. India can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that.
He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Guti. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Mbappé. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Maicon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Guti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that was nowhere near his best. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great vision. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foot in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well played. Look at the space here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappé. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Good ball over the top. And he's managed to get York! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. Now it's Guti. Decent chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Mbappé, he's shifting through the gears here. Hangs one in. Van Bommel can see things others simply cannot.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. Mbappé, can he get it through? Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappé, looking to play him in, and he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Guti. York! Steam, and he shoots! Sensational by York!
Oh, what a superb finish to this first half from a great player. It's lifted the whole mood of the team and indeed the fans, and it should be enough to ensure they go into the break with a narrow but very welcome advantage.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cannavaro. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking for the run. Mbappé! Great chance! And that has been cleared.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, super ball! There's the header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Spread neatly. Guti. Hazard. A lot of space. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He has found the way through. York showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Hazard. Rodri.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Guti. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Spreads it out wide. And this is Hazard. He's had a shot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his... Oh, what has happened here? And Van Nistelrooy! Hazard. York. Looking for a runner. Dink through. And no, that was never going to make it. Martinez. Mohammed Salah. Threads one in. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Martinez. And it's Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a promising position. Caught offside that time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 6. Haaland. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Xavi Alonso. And they win it back again. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, what has happened here? Van Bommel. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
Can he finish? Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! York! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An act of charity, gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And the shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here. To increase the lead. What a save by Diogo Costa!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And he's had it nicked away. Van Bommel. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's cut it out. Now it's Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Figo chasing after it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Guti. Well, they've got it again.
Guti really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. He's not got that quite right. Looking for a runner. Hazard. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. York! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was...
Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's clever. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a throw-in. Yamal's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Guti. Guti, good purposeful running this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nouri is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Van Bommel. York does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mateus.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Guti. York. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Now it's Guti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. He gets big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Guti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third quarter of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, fabulous play! Oh, great run, magical! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
India deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
India leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mateus. And that's been won straight back. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Guti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neatly clipped into space. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. Just about up to the hour now. Hazard. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi gets flagged offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
And it's Neymar. Rooney. Oh, that was vital. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Guti. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's gone for a throw-in. Haaland. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, what has happened here? Lofted in. They get a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Dwight York. Number 18,
Looking to go deep.
Hazard. Coming on the field. Number
Takes a
9,
shot!
Mbappé.
And another try! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9, Kylian
And it didn't
Mbappé.
take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Salah. Knocks it into space. Mbappé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they've got a throw. And it's Rooney. It's Rooney! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
He's got tall. No, he didn't quite meet it right. India have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And this is Mohammed Salah. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, he's taken it. He's well positioned here. He's dealt with that really well. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rodri. Van Bommel can see things others simply cannot. Played back in. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they can counter here. That's a cute ball. It's out for a goal kick. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
स्कोर के साथ आज मजा आया गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा MoinLiveYT का फायर सीन होगा स्क्वाड के साथ आज मजा आया गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे और धमाका होगा MoinLiveYT कभी मिलेंगे एंट्री से नहीं फ्लो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूल MoinLiveYT सबसे कूल स्कोर के साथ आज मजा आया गेम और वाइब ने दिल जीत लिया